Hello, and welcome to the FastTrack Photo Survey quick tutorial. Inside each survey camera kit you will find a camera that meets FastTrack's specifications, a beanbag to level the scale marker, an SD card, 200 numbered targets, a scale marker, and the FastTrack Photo Survey user guide. To begin, place the beanbag on the ground. Next, place the scale marker approximately 10 to 12 inches from the first step. Using the level at the middle of the scale marker, ensure the scale marker is completely flat by centering the bubble within the guide of the level. Continue by placing targets around the bottom landing. You will need to space the targets every 12 to 18 inches for best coverage. Make sure to include any areas surrounding the bottom landing or anywhere the carriage rail will be placed. Targets are used to show the shape, height, and position of the steps in the survey. Place the tip of the target touching the baseboard or wall that is in line with the step nose as demonstrated. Each step requires 2 targets regardless of where the stairlift will be installed. Be sure to properly mark each landing that you pass to ensure the design team is able to map the area with the highest accuracy. The nose of the upper landing must be marked, even if a standard finish is selected. Once the targets are placed, do not move them. This will cause the survey to fail. Before taking any photos, make sure to format the SD card. To do this, power on the camera and hit the menu button, click left on the D-pad to navigate the menu and scroll down to the wrench icon. Click OK twice, then you can exit the menu. Begin the photo process at the scale marker and work your way up the staircase one step at a time. Be sure to soft press the shutter release button to first focus the camera, then one firm press to take the photo. Never use the zoom function. Make sure to capture a minimum of 6 targets per photo, and at least 2 photos per step, 1 straight on and 1 at a downward 45-degree angle, going in both directions. With wider staircases, it may be necessary to take an additional 2 photos per step at an angle. The entire survey process should produce an absolute minimum of 60 photos. Always make sure the lighting is adequate and the camera's flash is set to auto. If all of these steps are followed closely, you should now have a passing survey. The following steps will guide you through the process of completing the survey form. Start by filling out the requested information in Part A, General Information, in its entirety. Part B, User Information, is optional. It is used to mitigate bulkhead and leg clearance issues in smaller staircases. Default measurements will be used if it is left blank. Select the unit type from Part C, Track Type. Within Part D, Options, you will find all choices for upholstery and rail color, as well as a section to mark if you require additional remotes or charging station. In Part E, Site Information, it is very important to complete all of the data fields. Measure all the requested dimensions and log the information in the designated area of the survey form. In Part F, Rail Configuration, you can select your handing and placement of the rail on the staircase. You can also select the track start and track finish design in this area. Below Part F is blank grid paper. Although it is not required, it is requested that you sketch the final design of the custom stairlift in this section. To submit the survey photos, begin by opening your web browser and navigating to pilotlift.wetransfer.com. Once at the web page, on the left-hand side, click on or select a folder. Select the folder that contains your photos and click Upload. Under Title, enter your project name. Then, select Transfer. Wait for the loading screen to complete the transfer. Do not navigate away from the page during this process. Once finalized, your photos have been successfully submitted. Email customlift@meritsusa.com with your completed survey form. And congratulations, you've completed the survey process. Questions? Reach out to us at customlift@meritsusa.com. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.